friends, welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet, and I am your host, Amber. Today I am working on the Cat's Meow blanket for the Boggy Creek blanket challenge, and I am on row 8 currently right now. I'm just going to basically do like a crochet and chat. I'm not doing a tutorial on this because it is somebody else's pattern. So I will keeping numbers and counts and all that to myself. I mean, you know, gonna keep everything hush-hush as much as I can. But I thought it would be fun to show you guys how fun this blanket is to be made up. I am actually using Big Twist yarn here, and this is Red Heart. And the difference between this and this, when you're first working with it right out of the skein, oh my goodness, this is like butter, and this is not quite so soft. But I figured when it's washed up, this will get closer to being soft like this one. So we'll see how it works up. But like I said, I am currently now, okay, I used a bigger hook for my foundation half double crochet row that it called for, and for some reason it is still tight, and I'm using now a 5.5. I don't know. I feel like my movement is very, like, it looks very quick, and oh my goodness, sorry for all the movement just now. Apologize ahead of time, or I should say apologize for after the fact. Okay, I had to figure out where I was at. So the knotted half double, there's just something about it. With this rougher Red Heart yarn, it's a little, the Red Heart yarn's stiffer than the Big Twist. But I'm working through it and getting it done. So I don't know how many I did since I just started now, so I'm gonna have to go back and count it again. I'm not paying attention here. All right, so the half double crochet, the knotted half double, it is basically just what's the word I'm looking for? It's funny, you can almost not, because of the blanket I have on my lap, there's a lot of colors going on right now, but I love these colors together. Okay, so the knotted half double is basically like doing, it's pretty much, why can I not talk? It's pretty much crocheting 2 together. Half double, it's a half double crochet 2 together is all it is. I don't know why they had to go and give it another name called the knotted half double, but that is the knotted half double and the way it looks when you go back and forth. That's it. I apologize for all the burping. Oh my goodness. I just had lunch, and I'm in the process of drinking a Sprite. What's left of it from my lunch. So I've had caffeine today, so I need to work on water after my Sprite is done. How am I supposed to have here? I'm on the second color, so I need 2 more, it looks like. Sorry, I try to hold it where you guys can see it. that's not right. It's supposed to be, this line's supposed to be straight up the middle, and I feel like if I do one more half double crochet, or not a half double, it's going to take me over into this one. Oh, this is me in a nutshell, having to count like 5 or 6 times. But you know what? I'm enjoying this pattern because y'all look, you can kind of see the shape of the Meow, the kitty cat coming out right here. This is the tail side, so the tail will be worked further up, but this is like the behind part and the tail, you know, part. Let's see. That's not right. Did I not do... This is where I I reference my chart. I can show you guys this because it's going to be hard to see it anyway. So. Alright, so I am on, like, look, these numbers on here, you can't even, like, they're fuzzy on my paper. So it's not just the screen. Like, I'm having to figure out the odd side is over here and the even numbers are over here. So I am on row 8, which is the third one from that line. Okay. So it should be straight up, which it is, from row 7. No. Goodness. I am on row 7 or row 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8. Row 10 is the black line. Just the black line is above row 10. So, let's see, 10, 9, 10, 9, 8. So I should have one straight below it, which I do. Okay. Okay. This isn't helping me. I gotta count my... Oh, I don't know if this is gonna be a recording or not. We'll see. 1... 18. I'm supposed to have 32 right here, but I don't... See, that pulls me over one more. But that's not right because this is supposed to be a straight line right here. Oh my goodness. Y'all, like, don't take my frustrations. Like, I've messed up somewhere, so I gotta figure out. I should have 32 of that color. And then, okay. Let's count again. I am going up. My line is straight, so I did the right one there. And this is lined up correctly. So it's not right here. Like my 31, this is my 31. It should be here. And then this should be 32. But somehow Oh my goodness. I don't want to make this a recording just because of I'm sitting here, you know, not being able to figure this out and crochet and talk with you guys. So it's just, you're going to be looking at my lap and hearing me complain the whole time. I might just pause this and get it figured out and then I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. I frogged it and we're going to see if this works. If it doesn't, then, well, we will just, yeah, I will just figure it out until I do. So you'll have to let me know what you guys are currently working on, because when you see this, I will be a lot further along on this blanket because I'm recording it on July 31st. And I am getting a bunch of videos recorded to fill up my week next week, so I don't have to worry about recording too much next week and can take the time to spend with my family. So like I said, yeah, let me know what you guys are working on. I'm always anxious to see if you've moved on to anything new. Or are you still working on old whips? Yes, I added yet another whip to my list, but this one I need to get done before the middle of September, I think. Because that is the challenge that they gave us. I did give myself an extra couple days to get started because I didn't know how long this would take me. And if I can do 5 to 10 rows a day, I can have this done in about 2 weeks. That's if I do 10 rows a day for 12 days, because there's about 120 something rows. So we'll see if I can make this work this time around. I also have to count, so I don't know why I decided to do this video and count at the same time. Because, oh my goodness. Because I lose count when I start talking, so I have to stop and recount again. So I'm just going to keep going to the end of this color and then count and see if I have the right number of stitches that I'm supposed to have. I have been starting my rows and ending my rows the same way, so I should be able to get this figured out. I have been able to thus far, so hopefully I can get this row figured out. Okay. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I'm going out of frame, sorry. Move it up a little bit. I keep moving it up out of frame because I'm like looking over the top of my phone on this recording neck thingy that I have. So I keep moving my hands like this. I think this is I'm gonna sing because I want to. And I sound like Will Ferrell from the movie Elf. Buddy the Elf. Oh, I love that movie, Elf. Okay. Oh, I hope I only need 6 more. So there's 6, 5, 4, counting down, 3, 2, and see, that's lining up. But let me count. Gotta count. Gotta count. Gotta change colors first. And then I gotta loosen it up just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and do my next one real quick for my new color. and see where we're at. See how it's like a straight line dividing here, whereas over here we're making the shape of the cat, and then over here we're making the shape of the cat. So that's why the lines aren't straight. Aren't those colors just fun though? Love it. Okay, so let's see if I did this right. I did it! I don't know what I did wrong before, but guess what? It's right. Yay! Okay. Okay. Next color. Next color. So, the knotted half double. I don't know if you've been watching. It's basically, look, two together. Boop. And you go in here. And you go into the next one. I'll have to do like a tutorial or something maybe on the natted, oh my goodness, the knotted half double, or basically in layman's terms, double crochet or half double crochet two together. Like, oh my goodness. When I switched to the big twist, this watermelon color, it's like, oh, it's so soft. It's a nice reprieve from the red heart. There's just something about that red heart. They really wish they'd get rid of that stiffening agent that they put on it, but supposedly they put some sort of, I don't know, stiffening agent. I don't know, why would you want to put that on there? Does anybody know why they do that? Is it because it gets more yarn in the skein? I mean, come on. Like, how can, like, Big Twist make theirs soft and you're, like, listen. Like, I know you go, I know you're hearing shh on both of them, but, like, listen to the difference in sound. It's softer. Like, it has a softer sound. It's a softer yarn with a softer sound. And, I mean, you can hear me using it. Oopsies, I don't want just a half double, I want a half double two together. You can hear me working with it, but like when I get to the red heart, it's just, it's a rougher yarn, rougher sound. So yeah, anyway, I'm almost done with this color again. I am so gonna make another one of these blankets. Like, I keep saying every time I make something, I'm going to make another one because I'm in the middle of it and I'm enjoying it. And then I get done with it and I go, man, I'm not going to make, because I start something else that's new, right? And so by the, you know what, I don't think I did that right. I think that was my issues. I didn't start, or I missed a, with all the talking, I may be missing doing part of my half double, knotted half doubles, and so that might have been why my count was off on that one. I don't know. I'm also a perfectionist, so if my numbers aren't right, I'm also stubborn enough, and that going hand in hand with perfectionism, oh my goodness, it makes for some frustration, let me tell you. But you know what's funny is I'm stubborn enough to work through it. And then I will frog. Oh my goodness. I don't know what my limit is because I frogged a portion of Juan the Yarn Addict's winter cowl. One of the rounds that he had that, like, before he started doing the stitch counts and stuff. There was a round, I kid you not, I frogged it probably 4 or 5 times. Because I was determined and stubborn to finish and have it done correctly. Alright, so. Yay. I gotta actually pull this last one back out because I gotta, so the way you change your colors is before you finish like this, you actually drop that color to the back and you pull up the new color, and it's tight a little bit when I first pull it through, so I kind of pull it, loosen it up a little bit. And then when I go to do the next stitch, I catch that first one, that strand, and go into that one I just finished, and then there's my color change. And because this yarn is so variegated, it just, you know, it blends in. It makes it look like it belongs there. So I need that many. So it's a fun blanket so far. I am really enjoying it. And it's working up rather fast. I was like, I want to make my mom's blanket out of this kind of pattern instead of the single crochets and bobbles that I'm doing with hers. Because what it is you go along and you do, so like each stitch is a single crochet, and then to make the images pop off the blanket, instead of doing color changes, well, it does color changes, but you do the image within the same color, so you do bobbles, and so you have to like make your bobbles line up in a certain way that they make images. And so her blanket has hearts, dog bones, and paw prints on it, and I don't know that I've ever done bobbles with single crochets before, but the blanket is done with bobbles using single crochets. I actually should probably start pulling that out and working on it, because I'm sitting here going, I am forgetting how that blanket worked up. Like, because what I mean is with the color changes, I have to make sure I do it a certain way. I mean, not a challenging way or anything, just I just remember thinking I have to do like I did here and change my color in mid-stitch, towards the end of the stitch, so that way I move into the right color at the right spot for the next area. And then I also have to pay attention to finishing the bobbles, because it's the bobble where you have to pull, I think it's the bobble where you have to pull the hook out and put it back in. I think, again, see, this is why I need to pull it out, because I'm forgetting. I'm going to have to refresh again on how to do it. And I've already gotten, I think I'm this far into it, like 8 rows or 9 rows into the actual pattern, before I decided to maybe possibly change my mind on it. But again, stubborn perfectionist, I've already started it. I don't want to frog it back out, but I want to finish it for her. I haven't made my mom a blanket in so many years. The last one I made, I think, was like when I was a kid. Well, when I was younger, early on in my crochet career, because I was an adult out of the house. I was a kid to a lot of people, even in my 20s. I'm still my mom's kid, but anyway, I made her and my stepdad just a simple, if I remember correctly, it was a simple chevron ripple. I don't know which one it was. It was a chevron or ripple blanket in the Harley Davidson colors, which was the Harley Davidson orange, black, and then I used like a cream, not a white, but a cream color, because that's the colors they use for their logos. And it was, like I said, it was just a simple chevron, color changing every so many rows, and I think she still has that blanket. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, so there's the end of my row. Done my row, my end of my rows right. So now I just need to make sure and count this section and make sure it's done correctly. And I'm going to take a drink here in just a minute. I'm going to pause and come right back. Okay, I'm back. Got my drink, got my count. I am golden on my count. Now I just need to... I don't know where my pencil is, but I need to... Sorry for the moving around. I'm going to mark off my row so I know where I'm at. Okay. And like I said, I don't want to show you guys the number or the pattern because, again, it's a paid pattern and I don't want to get in trouble. And I'm not showing you the pattern by working a row or so because... by not giving you the count, you can't copy it and, you know, and getting started and all that. So, sorry. Oh my goodness, I paused for a second. I lost, like, control of my coughing there for a second. Okay. I'm going to make sure I flip this the right way so I don't twist my yarn too much. There we go. I need to figure out I need it to be on the right side. Okay, we'll just go. I'll get it figured out as I work. And I'm so sorry for the weird craziness of this today. If y'all don't like this video, please let me know. I won't make it like this again. But I just, you know, wanted to try these every once in a while and see how well they do and if you enjoy them. I'm like literally just jibber-jabbering my head off and working on a project that I'm, you know, trying to get done. And the reason I say I'm going to make another one of these is because I'm donating this one to Boggy Creek. So I kind of want one for myself. And now that I have the pattern for it, I can make one. And the cool thing is I found a book on Amazon by Annie's Crochet. I cannot remember the name of the specific book. But it has on the front of it, and it's not out yet actually. It's in pre-order, I guess. It's supposed to be released in October, which is many months away still. Well, not many. It's like less than 3 months. Because my youngest birthday, you know, we are keeping track of when that is, because we can't forget his birthday. What was I saying? I grabbed this for a reason, and I can't remember why now. Because I was gonna... Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So the book, it has an image on the front of a blanket very similar to this, of the way this looks, right? But it's a different image. It's not a cat. And I'm like, ooh, I want to get that because maybe it might have more ideas on Grafgans to do like this, but in different, you know, different images instead of a cat. I mean, we have a cat here, so like a cat one would be perfect for our house. So I am gonna I have it in my Amazon wish list. I do have an Amazon wish list out there. And that's if anybody ever wants to peruse it, they can. It's there. You don't have to. I'm not begging you or asking you to because I will eventually get the items off my list if they haven't been purchased before I do. Anywho, it's like I said, I can't remember the name of the book, but I want to get it because it looks, I mean, well, I need to look into it and see what it actually entails, if it's what I'm thinking it is. Even if it's not, I probably still want it. You know, I want not all the books, but I want a lot of different crochet books because I want them for the inspiration. Because, you know, who knows, maybe I could come up with my own possible Grafgan like this that I can do and, yeah, draw inspiration from it. But let's see, where are we at here? Like I said, these knotted half double crochets, there's just something about them, like, you just get into a rhythm and just, like, you can work them up fast, but you have to pay attention and make sure you get the you know, previous one as well as the next one. And then very quickly eyeball 5 stitches on your hook to pull your yarn through. And I think I'm supposed to go one less than the last row, so I think I need to stop here and make sure. Okay. Yep, okay. So this is the one I need to change my colors. And I'm not holding it in the right spot for you guys. Telling you, this neck holder thing, it's a fun little gadget, but getting used to it, it's going to take me some time. Alright, so I need, okay. Alrighty, I think, y'all, I have kept you on here long enough. I'm going to end the video here and continue on. I have this row that I'm on, and then one more row, and I am actually going to put this blanket down for the day because I think 10 rows is quite enough on my arm today, and I have some housework I need to get done and some organizing and stuff to get done, so I appreciate y'all being here, and I really hope this video wasn't entirely, you know, horrible for you guys. Please be honest. If this is not something you want to see again, just let me know, and I won't do it again, I promise. But if the majority of you are enjoying it, then I will continue to make content like this, and I do have a segment coming out on Fridays that Mama Wench, aka Mary Ann, and I are collaborating on, and it's called Finish It Fridays. And so my view of Finish It Fridays is going to be that, you know, I'm going to work towards finishing an item over the week. Not necessarily finish it 100% to completion, but I'm going to work towards finishing the item because, like I said, I have a lot of blankets to do and to get done. And right now I am on my 3rd Boggy Creek blanket. This, well, will be, once I complete this one, it will be my 3rd one completed, because the one I made for my birthday month, I decided I ended it shorter than I intended to make it, and it falls within the measurements of the Boggy Creek blankets. So I decided, you know what? This is a bright and cheerful birthday blanket, and I want to spread love and kindness to somebody else. And so I'm going to donate it as a Boggy Creek blanket. And then I finished another blanket just yesterday in the same, very similar, basically the same colors, just minus the white. But I did it in a peephole chevron pattern. So, and then this will be number 3 when I'm done with it. So I am actually doing more than I thought I would. But like I said, I'm going to work towards completion with my Finish It Fridays. And then at some point, I am going to do another segment on my channel where I have a book that has dishcloths in it for 52 weeks. And I was thinking I could do one a week with you guys, possibly as a live. I don't know yet, because I don't know how that works in terms of, I don't think I can make it a crochet along where I give you the pattern. I think I will probably just have to make them and then show them to you guys, so that way I'm not breaking any rules or copyrights or anything like that. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and end it here because I'm at a color change and I don't want to mess up the color change. I need to make sure my numbers are right. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here, friends. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, week, or month. It is the last day of July that I'm filming this on. So happy birthday to our Juan the Yarn Addict. It is his birthday today. And anybody else that has a birthday in July, happy birthday. Friends, don't forget, it's a beautiful day to spread some kindness and positivity. And go out and make beautiful things like this. And we'll see you on the next one, friends. Bye!